comic book people of the world, it is Wednesday, that means it's comic book day, and surprisingly, the X-Men is the best comic book that I personally read this week. First up, I read The Amazing Nightcrawler issue number 1. This is part of the Age of X-Men storyline. Nightcrawler is a TV sensation with his co-star Megan. They're also together off-screen as well, and everything seems as though it's a perfect reality for them. Unfortunately though, there is something missing from Kurt's life, and things are not as perfect as they seem. Venom issue number 11. Let me say that this series is surprisingly very good. Eddie Brock is seemingly suffering from cancer, however, it does seem as though this was all made up by a symbiote, just to make him a bit more dependent on it. There's also a huge revelation about a kid that's been helping out Eddie Brock through these past couple of issues. Batman issue number 65, The Price, part 3. Batman and the Flash have been teaming up to try to uncover a mystery having to do with Gotham Girl. She's being manipulated in order to attack both the Flash and Batman. Gotham Girl is a very tragic character, and it does seem as though she's not going to have a happy ending to this. Nightwing issue number 57. Let me just say, this is very disappointing. I was really hoping something like this was going to happen in this issue, but nope, not at all. Nightwing is still suffering from amnesia, and he's not taking up the identity of being Nightwing, but he still does the vigilante thing to an extent. This is my official last issue of reading Nightwing until he gets his memory back, which we all know will happen. It's just this whole story, I feel like it's really forced, and it's not something that I'm interested in. Finally, Uncanny X-Men issue number 12. Cyclops and Wolverine are doing their whole bromantic thing, which I know officially they've never really been good buddies in any way, but a lot of writers have written the two of them as having a lot of respect for each other. Cyclops has not been written really well for the past couple of years, but it does look as though we're going back to his roots, where he's feeling the blame of having the X-Men vanish, and Wolverine is helping him out to try to recruit some of the few remaining mutants, our former X-Men, that are still on Earth. There is a huge government thing taking place, where not only are mutants being extinguished by having a vaccine, keeping kids from developing any mutant gene, but the remaining mutants are also being gathered up, or extinguished, killed off, or being put in some sort of prison. So enter Wolverine and Cyclops to help free them. In my personal opinion, I feel like this story is more important and more interesting than the Age of X-Men story. The two storylines are going to converge at a certain point, and I'm interested to see if whether or not Cyclops and Wolverine and their band of X-Men can somehow breach the reality of what's happening in the Age of X-Men. It does seem quite convoluted, but you know what? That's exactly what happens in all the X-Men stories. But that's my comic load for this week. What did you guys read? Leave comments down below and let me know. With that, thank you guys for watching me in this video. Make sure to check out my Patreon site, my social media sites, my websites, and everything else out there. Peace, love, and namaste, and I'll see you guys later.
I'm in love with a hero.
There's an entire Tumblr site that's unfortunately been taken down that was dedicated literally to Wolverine and Cyclops teaming up, or them interacting with each other. Even though they do seemingly hate each other, they also seem to respect each other to the point where they feel like they're good buddies or brothers or something to that effect, and it's something that I like.